Marina Walters Zhao guided her small ship into the docking port of Library Station Beta, smiling at the familiar sight of the massive rotating wheel structure. As the station's only traveling librarian, she spent her days ferrying rare physical books between the solar system's scattered colonies. "Welcome back, Librarian Walters Zhao," the station's AI greeted her as she completed docking procedures. "You have 14 pending requests for book deliveries and 3 items due for return to the main archives." "Thank you, Libra," Marina replied, already reaching for her favorite part of arrival, a real paper notebook where she kept her delivery schedule. Sure, she could have used a digital system like everyone else, but there was something special about writing things down by hand. Her passengers seemed to appreciate that old-world touch, too. She opened her ship's cargo hold, revealing rows of carefully climate-controlled cases containing her precious cargo. Real books were luxury items these days. Most people were content with digital versions, but there were always those who longed to hold an actual printed volume in their hands. Marina understood. That's why she'd taken this job in the first place. Her first delivery was to the Europa Research Station, a 200-year-old copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, requested by one of the deep-sea researchers. The scientist had noted that reading about ancient underwater exploration while actually living beneath an alien ocean held a special kind of poetry. "Would you like me to calculate the most efficient delivery route?" Libra inquired. Marina shook her head as she checked her notebook. "No need. I like to plan it myself. Sometimes the scenic route is worth a little extra fuel." She had learned that the joy of her job wasn't just in the deliveries but in the journey itself, watching Jupiter rise over Europa, catching the ice rings of Saturn glinting in starlight, sharing a cup of tea with a lonely colonist who'd requested a book more for the conversation than the reading material. She pulled out her battered copy of the library's inventory. Another real book? This one constantly updated with handwritten notes about who had borrowed what, which volumes needed repair, and special requests from regular patrons. Some called her old-fashioned. She preferred to think of herself as a curator of experiences, not just books. "Your next scheduled maintenance is in 3 weeks, Libra reminded her. "Shall I book you a longer stay at the station?" "Just the standard 2 days," Marina replied, already thinking about her next deliveries. "I've got a first-edition Asimov heading to Mars University, and you know how academics get when their research materials are delayed." As she began preparing for her next run, Marina reflected on how she'd found her perfect niche in the space age, not as an explorer or scientist, but as a wandering keeper of stories, bringing the comfort of bound paper and printed words to the furthest reaches of human civilization. She picked up her next delivery, a collection of poetry bound in real leather, requested by a mining colony on Ceres. The note attached read, "Something beautiful to remind us of Earth when the asteroids feel too gray." "Time to go, Libra," she said, gathering her manifest. "There are readers waiting." Thank you so much for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave it a like and to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Feel free to comment and share it as well. With all that said, go on and check out the video in the top left. I think you might like it.